Hello?
Hi, is this Melanie?
Yes, this is Melanie.
You are being prosecuted for shoplifting and charged $50,000 to compensate for the loss.
What? I've been out of the country for the last 12 months.
What?
And that person right there?
Trouble Busters!
Hello?
Hi, is this Melanie?
Yes, this is Melanie.
You are being prosecuted for shoplifting and charged $50,000 to compensate for the loss.
What? Hold on, is this some kind of mistake?
It's not a mistake. We've received evidence and we're certain that it was you.
My name is Melanie. I was enjoying my walk on the beach, but this phone call is ruining my mood right now. I have no idea why I'm being charged $50,000 for shoplifting. Hello, I'm the manager from the Trobus Grocery Market. Okay. If you're willing to be sincere enough to come to apologize to me right now, I'm willing to look the other way and keep the police out of this. What would you like to do? Are you sure that I'm the shoplifter?
I saw you with my own eyes, Melanie. You were shoplifting.
Is that you, Heather? Is Heather there? But why?
I'm here to help them catch you. I even have the ear piercings that you dropped at the scene. You can't make any excuses.
Did you say my ear piercings? Piercings? How is that possible? This is ridiculous. I trusted Heather because she's my friend, but then now this gives me a sense of responsibility that I need to make this right. I'm not letting her get away with this. Trouble Busters!
So, how would you like to proceed about this? We need an answer right now.
About that.
We have footage that shows how you've been shoplifting every day. You can't make any excuses.
We're compromising for you too. You need to come to our shop right now. Can I tell you something? I've been out of the country for the last 12 months.
What?
And that person right there?
What?
Oh God, why are you guys looking at me like that? Melanie's just coming up with lies to get away with this. Don't you see this footage?
I guess this looks like her at first.
But it's a little hard to tell from the footage.
Don't let her fool you guys. I told you with my own eyes, and I'm a witness. What the heck are these photos?
Oh my God. Now you understand where I'm at, right?
She's obviously not in the States for sure.
Yes, she's somewhere outside the country.
These are Photoshop.
What?
I'm sure you used some apps to Photoshop these backgrounds into these pictures.
But how could she have done that within just a couple minutes?
Apps can be really quick nowadays.
Okay, if you guys insist, I guess I'll go back to the States.
What?
How could you act as if you're making your way all the way from another country?
I'm sure I could make it back by tomorrow noon at your time zone. How about I visit your supermarket tomorrow afternoon? Sure, that'll work for us.
Well, then, is this okay, Heather?
I guess that's fine with me too. I didn't do anything wrong.
Sounds like a plan.
Understood. I'll start making my way back to the States now.
The date stamp shows that you just came back to the States.
See? I wasn't even in the country.
What's going on? Melanie, were you really?
And this is a valid date stamp for sure.
So, this means that Melanie wasn't the culprit, but it was someone else. That's what I told you guys over the phone.
We're terribly sorry about this.
We completely misunderstood. I can't apologize enough. No worries. I'm glad everything is cleared up now.
Hold on, guys.
Huh?
That passport is forged.
What?
Don't you think it's strange? I'm sure she spent the past day forging this passport.
Look, it takes about a whole day for me to come back to the States from the country I currently live in.
You're just coming up with lies and excuses.
What about these, then?
These photos were taken inside an aircraft.
Well, the sky looks beautiful.
I am sure you photoshopped these.
I knew you would say that, but these are negative photography for sure.
Negative? What?
In that case, these photos are valid proofs indeed.
Hold on, what the heck is negative photography?
Oh, maybe you wouldn't know since you're young.
Negatives are created when light-sensitive chemicals in camera film are darkened by exposure to light.
They can be used to create prints by placing the negative in contact with photographic paper or by projecting the negative onto the paper.
Huh? What?
I made sure I took some positive photography too.
Positive photos? Melanie, are you…
Yep, Mr. Cobweb, you got it. I'm a freelance photographer. Wow! No wonder your photos are so beautiful.
So you're a professional photographer.
And I have more photos that I could prove that I've been out of the country for over a year, too. And they're on film, so there's no way I could forge the photos using any type of app.
But you never told me about this before.
Huh?
You never told me that you're a professional photographer. You just said you're a housewife with a side job.
I didn't want rumors spreading around that I'm a photographer. I like keeping myself out of any trouble.
That's true. People could be asking you to take personal photos for their own sake without even paying you, or for ridiculously cheap prices just because you know them.
I would never have done that to you. Is that the type of person you think I am, Melanie?
Heather, it's not how I feel about you.
How do we even know if these photos were taken this year anyways?
I knew you would ask that. Check this out.
What the?
It looks like you've been posting on social media every day.
You're such a professional.
But maybe she forged those dates and times too. None of these are going to prove your innocence, Melanie.
Let me ask the two of you.
Call me Cobweb.
Okay, Mr. Cobweb, I've been told that you guys had my ear piercings too, right? Yes, we have it right here. Great, these piercings will prove everything.
What? What do you mean by that? These piercings are yours, Melanie.
Nope, I actually gave these piercings to you as a gift, Heather. What did you say?
That's not true. You can have the cops look at the fingerprints and they'll find Melanie's.
Of course they'll find my fingerprints. They used to be mine. But if they also find your fingerprints, wouldn't that make them wonder why they'd find your fingerprints if they're my belongings?
I found those piercings at the scene, so of course they would have my fingerprints.
Both sides sound quite legitimate so far.
But one of them has to be lying, right?
I told you I've been telling the truth. She's the liar.
Haven't you guys looked at these piercings at all?
Huh?
What the? Why is my name on these piercings?
I had these piercings made by order when I gifted them to you.
Why'd you do that?
What do you mean? You said you wanted a gift that no one else in the world has.
But I didn't want you doing this.
This is definitely concrete evidence.
It looks like Heather might be the culprit here.
You guys can't jump the gun like this. Maybe Melanie's trying to trick me into this, so she made these piercings.
Well, that's not possible. I've been holding on to them ever since you turned them in with me. I also have the receipt for my purchase when I gifted them to you. I also have a photo of myself checking out those piercings when they finally shipped them over, too.
Oh, snap. I guess I shouldn't have ever tried to blame all of this on you.
Aha! So you're admitting that you tried to trick me into misrepresentation, is this correct?
What?
And you also lied to me that Melanie was the culprit, right?
Oh, calm down, you guys. Just think about it. You saw in the footage that the culprit was a lady with a green long hair, right?
That's true.
Right? And my hair isn't green, so there's no way I could be the culprit. But Melanie has bright green hair, and she has to be the culprit here, right?
But all of you have seen with your own eyes, too, that I've been out of the country for the last year, right?
Well,
come to think of it, I started accusing Melanie because of everything that you told me, Heather.
That doesn't have anything to do with this.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
What?
Before they could accuse you of stealing, you decided to trick them into believing that I've done what you have done.
Well, that's not exactly true. I mean, I thought maybe you might forgive me to do this to you. Forgive? I am furious right now. I came all the way back to the States to make this black and white between you and I. I am not letting you get away with this. Oh, you don't have to get so mad. I just freaked out because I was scared for others to find out what I've been doing.
Don't expect me to understand you. Besides, I already told you over the phone yesterday that I'm outside the country. I even sent you pictures, but you continued to insist that I was the culprit.
Well, you already proved to us that you were outside the country. Is it such a big deal? It is a huge deal.
Do you even understand?
Understand what?
Do you understand what this means now that I proved that I wasn't in the States the last 12 months?
What is it?
It means that it's impossible that Melanie is the culprit at this point, and it makes us feel suspicious about the fact that you advised and insisted that Melanie must be the culprit. Therefore, I would like to step down from representing you, effective immediately.
What? I paid you to hire you officially.
If you're talking about the deposit, I'll return it right here, right now.
Hold on. Shouldn't you be responsible for defending me until the very end?
It would have been if only you weren't trying to make me misrepresent in this case. You deceived all of us here to intentionally lead us to believe that an innocent person was guilty of your own crimes. I refuse to represent you at this point.
Guilty of my own crimes? You make it sound like I'm the culprit. I've been telling you.
Heather!
Wait, what? Honey, why are you here with the police?
We got a report that there's been theft over here.
What?
Melanie gave me a call to tell me that she might have been involved in a crime.
What? Melanie, you little...
So what's going on here?
Don't worry, honey. Everything's okay here.
There's no way everything is okay. You need to tell me what's happening.
I'm telling you that everything's good here. I'm not getting involved in any crimes or anything.
I, Melanie, indeed got involved in a crime.
What?
Hey, Melanie, what the heck?
Heather, you need to explain this to me.
It's not what you think it is. I didn't do anything.
If you insist so, why don't we go to your house right now?
What?
I'm sure if we go to your house, we'll find...
You can't do that!
Huh?
That's an invasion of privacy.
Heather, don't tell me we have something that we don't want them to find in our house.
I don't have a single thing that I can't show them.
What is this then? Oh my God, is that?
I knew this is what you've done. I asked Calvin to take a look at your belongings for me.
Why would you do something like that?
I wanted to make this black and white so you'll learn your lesson. You're my friend, Heather.
What?
You committed a crime and you forged the evidence to make me the culprit for your crime. You need to face your consequences and learn your lesson.
Oh, whatever. I don't know where this wig came from. Doesn't it belong to you, Calvin?
What the?
I know, it has to be yours, right, Calvin?
You gotta stop kidding me.
Would you kindly send this to forensics?
Of course.
Hey, you guys can't do that.
Nope, this might be evidence and we can't let you take it back.
You need to admit what you've done, Heather.
But why?
Huh?
Why did you move outside the country?
What?
Aren't we supposed to be friends? You didn't even tell me that you were moving out of the country.
I did tell you.
How am I supposed to remember anything from a year ago?
What?
You too, you stupid lawyer. You're supposed to protect your client. Why wouldn't you protect me?
Because you're a liar.
Oh, you're so straightforward.
It looks like you don't understand that you're not in a position to keep talking like that.
What?
You don't even apologize. You keep acting defensively. Heather, I can't believe you're doing this.
What do you mean? You wouldn't have even noticed what was going on here unless Melanie gave you a call. You're my husband, and you're supposed to be on my side, but you keep taking Melanie's side.
I can't be on your side knowing that you've committed a crime.
Oh, Jesus, all of you guys.
I'm sorry that I have to say this right now, but I'm going to make sure you pay $50,000 for the loss that we took.
What? Are you being serious?
And that's not going to be it.
What?
You've clearly committed theft here. You're gonna be under arrest right now.
Arrest? What? No, you can't do that. Calvin, you have to do something about this. I can't possibly pay $50,000 and get arrested for committing a crime. That's too much.
I'm breaking up with you.
Huh?
You keep acting shamelessly and you're not being remorseful at all. I don't think I can live with you any longer.
What? You're joking, right? Oh, please, Calvin, can we talk about this? Please, you can't break up with me. Calvin, what did I do to make this happen? Was it how I talk or was it the wig? Or was it because I blamed Melanie?
It's everything you've done!
I'll fix myself. I'll make sure I don't do it again. Please don't leave me. Calvin! What are you guys looking at, huh? Stop watching and go away. Oh. Wait, Calvin, don't go. Please don't go.
Heather was taken under arrest on the spot. After investigation, the police discovered that she's been shoplifting for over a year. She was sentenced to a fine and left with a criminal record in tow. In addition, everything happened at the grocery store where everyone in town shops, so rumors spread fast and no one talks to her anymore. Calvin broke up with her too, and she works night and day to pay back her debt. As for me, I flew out of the country to go back to my house after all was well. I was able to publish my first photo collection. People love my work and say that they feel as if they're there when they see my artwork. Trouble Busters!